Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta-vrinda. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta-vrinda. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta-vrinda. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta-vrinda. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta-vrinda. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta-vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shivo. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nitai Gaura Haribo, 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 Nitai Gaura Haribo. Nitai Gaura Haribo, 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 Nitai Gaura Haribo. Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev. Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev. Jai Srila Prabhupada, Srila Guru Maharaj, Srila Gurudev, Srila Charidev ki Jai. Jai Giri Govardhana ki Jai. Jai Navadvip Dham, Mayapur Dham, Vrindavan Dham ki Jai. Jai Ganga Mai, Yamuna Mai ki Jai. Jai Srimati Tulsi Devi ki Jai. Prem se Gaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda ki Jai. Jai Jagannath Puri Dham ki Jai. Jai Jagannath Baladev Subhadra ki Jai. Jai Haridas Thakur ki Jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Jai. Jai Sankirtan Yoga ki Jai. Jai Shri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat Ki Jai. Jai Shri Chaitanya Saraswat Institute Ki Jai. Jai Bhakti Vedanta Institute Ki Jai. Jai, all glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the worldwide devotees. Jai Go Premanandi Hari 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 Ba. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Then, page 38 on the Kirtan Guide. Meena, are you there? We can't see you. You're hiding behind a big bee. Can you hear her? Can she hear us? Oh, there you are. We miss your happy face. Yeah, okay. Do you have the book? Page 48? Oh, 38, 38, 38. Okay. Page 38. Let's see. All right. Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yutra Padakamalam Sri Guru Vaisnavam Sri Rupam Sagrajata Sahagana Raganatan Vitam Tam Sajiva Sadvaitam Sadvadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahana Ganalita Fishakan Vitamsa Om Agana Timirannasya Gananjana Salakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Puja Shri Guru Varga Vandita Mahabhava Vandhyaya Sada Purva Parya Parampara Prachalita Prajapamurta Krite Bhaktir Nirmala Nirjarhasya Nibritam Samrakshakam Sadaram Vande Shri Guru Devam Ananta Shira Acharyam Viramjijam Gorva Bhista Sapurakam Guraganar Ashisha Sambhusitam Chintya Chintya Samasta Veda Nipunam Sirupa Patananugam Govindabdidam Ujwalam Varatanum Bhaktanvitam Sundaram Vande Vishwagarun Shadivya Bhagava Premno Hibija Pradam Devam Divyatanam Suchandavaranam Palarka Chelan Shitam Sandrananda Puram Sadeka Varanam Vairagya Vidya Buddhim Sri Siddhanta Nidim Subhakti Lasitam Saraswatanam Varam Vande Tam Subhadam Marika Sharanam Yashishwaram Sridharam Sri Siddhanta Saraswati Vidito Gaudiya Gaurvanvaye Bhato Manuvira Prabhata Gagane Yogora Sankirtanai Mayavada Timingilo Daragatan Uditya Jivanimam Krishna Prema Sudabdi Gana Sukham Pradat Prabhum Tam Bhajet Namo Gaur Kishoraya Bhakta Vaduta Murtaye Gaurangri Padma Bringaya Radha Bhavani Sevane Vande Bhakti Vinodam Sri Gaura Shakti Swarupakam Bhakti Shastragya Samrajam Radha Rasa Sudanidim Gaura Vrajashita Sheshar Vaishnavar Vande Vigraham Jagannatha Prabhunande Premabdim Veda Vaishnavam Vanchakalpa Tarubhyasha Kripa Sindhu Vivacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Panchatatvatmakam Krishnam Bhaktarupa Swarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam Namo Mahavaranaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gorotrice Namaha Jayatam Surato Pangor Mama Manda Matergati Matsarvasva Padambojo Radha Madana Mohano Divyad Vrindaranya Kapadumada Srimad Ranagara Singha Sri Gandharva Srila Govindaya Prestalibis Sevyamanus Sriman Rasara Samami Vangsivata Tatastita Karshan Venu Svanayar Gopir Gopinatha Shri Estunam Vrindayai Tulosi Devai Priyai Kesavasya Cha Krishna Bhakti Pradi Devi Sayachavachai Namo Namaha Otranatva Manta Gurun Bhagavatarthadan Vyasan Jagad Gurun Natva Tato Jayam Udirayat Jai Sapadika Shri Shri Guru Garanga Gandharva Govinda Sundar Pada Padmanam Jayastu Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jai Srila Prabhupada, Srila Guru Maharaj, Srila Gurudev, Srila Acharya Dev Ki Jai. Jai Giri Govardhana Ki Jai. Oh Premanandi Hari 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 Bol. Page 16. Page 16, yes, Samati Nandana. Jai. Andre Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Dhanyavad Prabhu. So page, Dhanyavad. Jai, page 16. Yatsomati Nandana Brajabara Nagara Gokula Ranjana Kana. Gopi Paranadana Madana Manohara Kariya Damona Vidhana Amalla Harinam Amiya Vilasa Vipina Purandara Navinana Gara Bhara Vangsi Vadhana Suvasa Rajajana Palana Surakula Nasana Nanda Godana Rakoyala Govinda Madhava Navanita Taskara Sundara Nanda Gopala Yamuna Tata Chara Gopi Vasanahara Rasara Sika Kripa Moya Shri Radha Vallabha Vrindavana Natabara O Baka TV Nodashaya O Yasamati Nandana Brajabara Nagara Gokula Ranjana Kana Gopi Paranadana Madana Manohara Kaliya Damona Vidana Yes. Yasamati Nanda. Yasamati means Krishna's who? What is that? Yasamati. Does anyone know? Yes? Oh. Huh? Mother Yashoda, yes. Who's that Mother Yashoda? Who's she mother of? Krishna. That's Krishna's mother's name, Yashoda. Nandana means the son of Mother Yashoda. Huh? So, Kani. Then, Zana, can you read the English? What that song, English of that song? Okay. Oh.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Sri Krishna, who we know is God, is Yasoda's darling son, Raja's Paramur, a full of delight, the devotee's life of wealth, the enchanter of Cupid, and the conqueror of Kaliya.
Do you know who Kali is?
His names are your demon.
Do you know the
Snake demon.
the snake demon? You know the demon that is what is it? 100-headed What is that called? Cobra? Huh? There's a 100-headed cobra, and he came to try to kill Krishna and the gopas and gopis by entering the Yamuna River. And Krishna danced on his head, and his feet were pounding his head so hard that he died. That snake died. So he's known as the conqueror of Kaliya. He didn't die actually; he just got pretty fainted. He fainted, I think, huh? And then and all the poison came out. Yes. Then he became saved. Actually. All right. Continue reading.
Okay, these names and material pastimes are all transcendental. He is the temple of Raja's force and the best of young harmonies. He beautifully plays the flute. He is the guardian of Raja's residence, the destroyer of the demons, and the keeper of Nanda's cows. He is known as the Vrinda, he who nourishes the cows, senses, Vedas, world, and Madhava, Sri Radha's asura. He is Nanda's beautiful helper and a boy and a butter pig.
Who is Nanda? Do you know who Nanda is? Nanda. Who is Nanda? Do you know? He said he is Nanda's beautiful cowherd boy. Who is Nanda? Ah, he is Nanda is Krishna's father. The name of Krishna's father. Okay. Yeah.
This is why under Yamuna's reigns and the stealer of the Buddha's body. He is the nourisher of the Rasa root and the embodiment of mercy. He is Sri Radha's beloved, the once great dancer and after remote service.
Yes. Thank you. Let's see. Then page 105. Page 105. Muni Maharaj, would you like to sing page 105? Dhanyavad. Amara Jivana Sara Papirata Nahika Punyera Lesha Parera Uvega Diachi Ekata Diachi Jivera Klesha. Nija Sukha Lagi Pape Nahidari Daya Hina Swarta Para Duki Sada Mitya Basi Para Duka Sukha Kara. Sing it like that, okay? Osesha Kamana Ridima Hemora Krodi Damba Parayana. Amada Mata Sada Vishaye Mohita Hingsa Sarva Vaibhushana Nidalasya Hatta Sukhaye Virata Arkeyu Ojogiyami Pratistalagiya Satya Charana Lovahata Sadakami Ehena Dujana Sajana Vartita Aparadi Nirantara Subhakarya Sunya Saranartamana Nama Duke Jara Jara Vardake Kara Upaya Vihina Kateri Dakinchara Bhakati Vidor Prabhupada Charane Kare Dukkha Nivedana. Thank you, Prabhu. Maharaj. And let's see, page 45. What's that? Page 45. Then Rasaraj Prabhu, can you sing that? Samsara Dava Nidhi Loka. Page 45. Samsara Dava Nanalita Loka Janayaka Yunaganaganakam Praptasya Kaya Nagananavasya Vande Guru Sri Charanaravinda. Mahaprabhu Kirtana Nitya Gita Vaditya Madhyan Manasara Sena Romanchakam Pashutaranga Bhajo Vande Guru Sri Charanaravinda. Shri Vigrahara Dhananitya Nana Sringaratan Mandira Marjanado Yuktasya bhaktam saniyunjatopi Vande Guru Shri Charanara. Chaturvidha Shri Bhagavat Prasada Vadvana Triptin Bhagi Bhakta Sangam Traiva Triptin Bhajata Sadaiva Vande Guru Shri Charanara Vindam. Shri Radhika Madhaviora Para Madhurya Lila Guru Rupa Namna Pratikshana Swadhanalola Pasya Vande Guru Shri Charanara Vindam. Nikunjayuno Radikali Sidayer Yayali Bir Yoktira Pekshaniya Tatradi Daksha Rati Vallabhasya Vande Guru Shri Charanara Vindam. Sakshat Hari Trena Samasta Sastra Uktastatha Bhavyate Vasadbi. Kintu Prabhoya Priya Tasya Vande Guru Shri Charanara. Saprasada Bhagavat Prasada Yasya Prasada Nagati Kutopi. Dayam Subham Sasyaya Sasri Sandhyam Vande Guru Shri Charanara Vindam. Srimad Gatur Vastam Mameta Uchaya Prame Muhurte Pratati Prayatnat. Yasena Vrindavana Nata Sakshat Sevai Valabhya Janu Santa Eva. Jaya Jaya Guru Dev, Guru Dev, Guru Dev, Jaya Jaya Guru Dev. Jai Guru Dev, Jai Rasa Rasa Prabhu Ki Jai. And what page? Vaishnava Thakur? Anyone know? 58. Okay, page 58. Santa Maharaj, do you know that? Yes, if you like to. If you like to.
Krishna Bhatta Dayara Sagara Vidate Karunaka
Vaishnava Dayara Sagara Irase Karuna Kori. Tia Padachaya Doraheya Maya Tomara Charana Dori. Jaya Vegadami Jaya Dosha Shodhi Jaya Guna Deha Dase. Jaya Sat-Sanga Deha Amare. Ekaki Amara Nahi Pai Bolo Hari Rama Sankirtane. Tumi Kripa Kori Sharabindu Diya Deo Krishna Namadani. Krishna se Tomara Krishna dite para Tomara Shakati Ache. Amita Kangala Krishna Krishna Bali Daitava Pache Pache. Krishna Dara Parvayasi Daitava Pache Pache. Tumidila Krishna Dite Para. Krishna Tomara Ridedan Tumidile Odite Para. Krishna Devara Shakti Dara Tumidile Odite Para. Amida Krishna Krishna Pali Daitava Pache Pache Vaishnav Thakur Jaya Vaishnav Thakur Vaishnav Thakur Jaya 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 Vaishnav Thakur.
This sound is coming with a data, so connection.
That's okay. Pure devotion. And Kanapriya Devi, would you like to sing page 65? Nitai Pada Kamala. Do you know that? Do you know that one? Okay. Nitai Pada Kamala Koti Chanda Sushitala Ye Chayaya Jagata Judai Ena Nitai Vinay Radha Krishna Paitena Tida Kari Dara Nitayera Pai Ye Samanda Nariyara Rita Janme Gela Tara Duracha Nitai Nabalila Muke Majila Samsara Suke Vidya Kule Kikari Beta Ankara Mahatahanya Nitai Radha Krishna Pave Dara Sacha Karima Nitai Karuna Habe Rajay Radha Krishna Pave Dada Nitai Karana Duka Nitaya Sharana Satya Tanhara Sevaka Nitya Nitai Pada Sakyada Naratama Badaduki Nitai Morakara Suki Ratama
Jaya Nitai, Jaya Nitai, Jaya Nitai, Jaya Nitai.
Jaya Nitai, Nitai, Jaya Nitai, Jaya Nitai. Jai Nitai Gauranga ki jai. And let's see. Ajay Prabhu, would you like to read the English? Thank you, Prabhu.
Cooling like 10 million moons. Nita is what a beautiful flower with their shade. Oh brother, without Nita, you cannot reach Radha Krishna. Firmly grasp Nita's feet. The life of one who had no connection with Nita is passed in vain. Such an animal is very wicked. What will learning do for one who has immersed in the worldly pleasures, never called aloud Nitai? Maddened with pride, forgetting Nitai's feet, I accept untruth as truth. When Nitai shows his mercy, you will reach Radha Krishna in Bhajan. Grasp Nitai's feet. Nitai's feet are truth, and his servants are eternal. Always have fire for Nitai's feet. Narottam is very sad. Oh Nitai, make me happy. Keep me beside your lotus feet.
Jai, thank you, Prabhu. What is it? What is this song about? Huh? Do you know what this song is about?
There's a question coming from law. Who is Nitai?
So that I'm asking Ajay. Ajay, what does that mean?
He's saying if a person who does not attach himself to Nitai, he will consider untruth as truth.
Yes.
And if you get mercy of Nitai, you will get Krishna and Radha in the Braj. If you don't connect to Nitai, your life is like a wicked animal. It's wasted like animal. Life is wasted like a wicked animal.
Okay. But what is he saying really here? What is the meaning?
He's telling the importance of connecting to Nitai so that you connect to Krishna. Nitai is the one who connects us to Krishna.
How? What does that mean? How do you connect to Nitai?
One way it will strongly grasp Nitai's feet.
Yeah, but how do you grasp? How do you grasp his feet? Do you know?
By praising Nitai, Nitai and his followers.
But who is Nitai?
Nitai, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's, he is considered Balaram.
All right. But what is the function of Nitai? In Mahaprabhu's pastimes, you know what his function is? Yeah. What?
Mahaprabhu instructed, and Nitai is the one who given the love of Hare Krishna mantra to everyone.
Yes. Yes. He's giving the Maha Mantra to everyone. In other words, he's distributing. Huh? Mahaprabhu is relishing. Mahaprabhu is relishing, and Nitai Prabhu is distributing. Huh? So Nitai represents the distributor who is distributing the holy name. Who is that? Who is distributing the holy name? If you can find that person who is distributing the holy name, then you have to grasp hold of those feet. Then who is distributing the holy name? Who? Guru. Ah, see? So Nitai represents the distributor of the holy name, who is giving the holy name to everyone, initiating them in the holy name chanting. That is called Guru. So Nitai means Guru. And this song is telling, if you don't grasp the feet of Guru, then you'll never be able to get Radha and Krishna. What is Radha and Krishna? That's Krishna Prem. Radha Krishna means Krishna Prem. How do you get Krishna Prem? Not by going directly to Krishna and trying to get Krishna Prem. That won't help you. If you grab the feet of Guru, it means, what does it mean, grab the feet of Guru? Surrender. When we surrender to Guru, who is distributing the holy name, then we can get, we have some chance to get Krishna Prem. We don't just try to graph in the sky something we cannot see or anything, and that won't help us. We can't sit at the picture of Nitai and say, I grasp your feet, or the deity of Nitai even. We have to go through Nitai himself. That's Guru Dev. That's what this is saying. Nitai's feet are truth. Where do we find the truth? At the lotus feet, in the service and surrender to Guru. Surrender and service to Guru we can find. We can make our initial advance toward Radha Krishna, toward Krishna Prem, the love of God. Understand? This is the process. And this song, Narottam Das Thakur. Narottam was perfect realization of Vaishnavism. It is represented in his songs. Govinda Maharaj used to say, and Sridhar Maharaj used to say, that if you know the songs of Narottam, you'll find the perfect Krishna consciousness expressed in those songs, all of his songs. They tell you exactly what is the proper conception. So, but we have to look in deeply into what they are saying. Try to understand not just on the surface what they're saying, but what the inner meaning is. Sometimes we're doing these things, chanting Hare Krishna, but the more important thing is the conception. Sometimes people are chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, and there's no deeper conception to what they're doing. So that's Sridhar Maharaj used to tell, they're chanting Hare Krishna, very fast, And he said it's like shooting bullets, like a machine gun, pushing so many mantras out, like bullets, empty bullets. Bullet without any gunpowder in it is empty bullet, blank. So he said the most important thing is the conception. What are you doing when you're chanting Hare Krishna? What is that? What does it mean? What are you saying? What is going on? We must understand those things. Then that chanting becomes very powerful. So we have to chant the holy name not just by moving our lips and making some sound. We must understand that there's Krishna and how we have to surrender, how we have to serve, and we must actually be engaged in that. The chanting of Hare Krishna will be very effective, work very quickly to produce love of God. If we understand if we are engaged in the service of Guru and Vaishnava, then it will have maximum potency. We're in the serving mood, and we're recognizing that which is higher than ourselves, and we are trying to serve in that direction. Then the chanting of Hare Krishna will produce very fast result. Heart will be very clean and purified in a short time, even with one mantra. Then express service, express delivery to the transcendental platform will occur. One will actually realize Krishna's name is not different from him. And the name will actually come down to serve the devotee. dance on the tongue of the devotee who has that mood of service to Guru and surrender to Krishna. It's a very scientific process. But most don't understand those proper conception, and then they're just chanting, and the whole life they can be chanting and no result will come. Actually, it's a fact. Some result will come, of course. Krishna is very merciful. What when we understand properly, then very quickly heart will be purified. So song is very important. And all the songs of Narottam Das Thakur and the other Bhakti Vinod Thakur, all are very important if we understand the deep meaning that is associated with them. They're not just pretty songs. Huh? They're also very beautiful songs, but to understand the meaning is even more profound. Thank you. Thank you, Prabhus. Now what else? Then Krishna Kesava. You want to sing Hari Araya, Nama Krishna? Page 165. Huh? What's that? Can I read it? Oh, you want me to turn it off? Uh, Hare Krishna. Jai. He's becoming a real Kirtaniya. Does anyone have any questions? Any?
In the song that we were chanting before, one of the verses says that Krishna is like a spy in the Yamuna. What is the explanation for that?
A spy.
Yeah, they say it's a spy.
What do you say? What do you think he's looking for? He's...
Well, I see that it says checking for Radharani. They say he's the spy on the Yamuna.
uh,
The killer, the Bhakti Yoga. I mean, he's like taking the opportunity to do some mischievous activity. No? I don't know exactly what it says a spy.
yeah.
Like a hiding.
Yes. Yeah, he's looking every time when the gopis are going to take bath in the Yamuna. And then he was looking to steal their garments. When will he be there? He was there at just the right moment somehow. He was there at just the right moment when they all went into the Yamuna and they left their garments outside. And he was looking for that moment. And then he came and he ran up the tree. Took all their clothes with him. And he ran up the tree. And then he was trying to, in Vedic culture, the tradition is the woman does not show herself naked until except to her husband. She never shows herself as naked to anyone else but to the husband. So the gopis were always wishing in their hearts to have Krishna as their husband. That was their wish. And so, but they could not do that. They could not come to Krishna as his wife, because they were also married, many of them, and they did not want to diminish their social position, that they are not chaste ladies, and so they would always be very cautious and very shy around Krishna. But Krishna knew their hearts. He knew they wanted to be within their hearts, to be his wives. So Krishna wanted to fulfill their desires. He wanted to fulfill the deep desire of their hearts. And so he took their garments and he went in the tree. Then he told, now you have to come out and get your clothes, otherwise I won't give them to you. So in this way they had to come out in their nakedness. They had to come before Krishna. And in this way, although they were very shy and they were trying to cover themselves with their hands and so forth, still Krishna thought, all right, now your desire is fulfilled. You are appearing before me as only the wife appears before the husband. So he was not that Krishna was a lusty boy. He was trying to serve his devotees, to serve the innermost heart feeling. He wanted to fulfill that. The nature of Krishna. He knows what's in your heart, whatever that may be. And his whole interest is how to serve, how to fulfill those inner desire. Inner desire. So if you want to have an affectionate relationship with Krishna as his wife or whatever, you can also approach in that mood. And Krishna will certainly understand what is your intention. And he will fulfill even the highest intention. That's considered the highest degree of surrender. When you can go before Krishna naked and empty-handed, holding no reserve for yourself. Everything goes to him. And then we can have that highest relationship of Paramore love. Krishna Prem. Krishna Prem is that high nature. Nothing is retained for one's own self-interest. Everything is given for the interest of Krishna. Uh, that's a metaphor for that higher love. Yes, Kanapriya Devi.
Oh, I just wondered that because he was only young, wasn't he? When he did that first time, he was just quite a young boy.
Yes, yes. That's to show the innocence. To show the innocence of that. He was only around 8 years old or 10 years old, something like that, very young. And those kind of relationships are not the relationships of perverted persons. They're of a very innocent and sweet nature, pure nature. Gopis and Krishna are tend to be very young at that stage. So that is not to be misinterpreted. Uh, Sahajas and so forth. We don't accept that show of devotion by those persons who are looking for their own interests, and to show that everything has a connection with Krishna, but it has to be of pure nature, pure divine nature, uh, genuine, not for show. Anything else? You ask the highest question: what does it mean to Krishna is spy? Yes.
I am always feel like I'm sleeping, so I want to listen more about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's song Jeev Jago.
Jeev Jago. Jeev Jago, Jeev Jago. Gaura Chandra Bole. Mahaprabhu is calling. Jeev Jago. Wake up, sleeping soul. Wake up. Jeev Jago. Jago means go. Go. Get up and go. Jago. Let's come the word Jaga. Jaga and Jagannath. Huh? Jaga also means world. The world. Jaga. Jagat means the world. Jagat and Nath, Jagannath, the master of the world, the lord of the world, Jagannath. So Jaga means go, move. And I always say the world is always moving, the world, the earth, all the planets are moving very rapidly, actually. This earth is spinning at 24,000 miles per hour. Hi. Did you ever go 24,000 miles an hour in your car? you won't be in a car. You'll be in some kind of rocket ship to go that. I think they'll have a hard time giving you a ticket. So Jaga, that world is always going. Jaga, always going, moving so quickly. Not only is it going 24,000 miles an hour and spinning at that rapid speed, but it's also going around, revolving around the sun. I don't know how fast it's going at that speed is even faster, 240,000 maybe miles per hour. It's going around the sun. And not only is it going around the sun is also going around the galaxy. So the sun is moving around the galaxy, the earth is trying to follow the sun, and it's also spinning on its axis. How much movement is there? We don't know. And we're thinking everything is quiet, everything is a nice quiet day out in the sun. And nothing is going on, just the sun is moving slowly across the sky. But it's going very fast. We can't even imagine how much there's movement. And even in the middle of your body, in the interior of your own body, your body is moving on the earth, and the earth is moving very fast, so your body is moving very fast. And inside your body also, there are many things moving so fast we can't measure them. The atoms and so forth, electrons. So everything is very much alive, is moving. Then Jeev Jaga, why is he saying? Wake up, move. Huh? Jeev Jaga, you have some movement to do. Now, what is that movement? That movement is to serve the Lord of your heart. You're a dynamic part of a dynamic energy. Huh? Dynamic. And we can't imagine how dynamic Krishna is. And our life is also dynamic, meant to be dynamic. Otherwise, relatively speaking, that we like a rock, sitting like a rock. But even the rock is moving internally and also externally, although we may not see it. Huh? May not see it, but it is moving. Everything, and we are not mindful of that. That's sleeping. We're thinking, oh, what's everything is the same. Every day is the same thing. Day and night, day and night. All the same. Sitting still, boring. But it's not like that. There's dynamic world. And you are part of that dynamic world. And to catch hold of that, uh, that is to be awake. And that we can catch hold of by surrender to Krishna, serving Krishna. When we're in that energy of service, of devotion, then we will see how dynamic it is. We will be able to uh, uh, get caught up uh, in that energy, that dynamic energy. Rupanugadara, it's called. The Rupanugadara, like a very vast current of water. Rupanugadara. The Dara means that is carrying us, that Rupa. Rupa Goswami, mood of Rupa Goswami, was so much enamored by Krishna and pastimes. He and Sanatan Goswami and Jiva Goswami all were in Vrindavan. They were so much engaged in that active energy. They would sleep maybe 2 hours in the day, and the rest of the time they could not stay still. They had to be writing and doing something. Uh, they are so much caught up, and that vibrant energy. Uh, they could go on. They would not even sleep in the same place in 2 days. And one night they'd sleep under one tree, another on another tree, and they would maybe stay resting for 2 hours maximum. And the rest of the time they could not sit still. They had to be engaged in service. So you can get caught in that dara, in that current of the devotional river, the river going back to Rupa Goswami and coming from him. Then floating in that river, even you trying to float in that river, you'll be moving very quickly. Okay? So this is the key to movement. And that movement is slowed down by our attachments to material things, to the non-spiritual activities of this world. Those activities are all about static things, things that are dead. Matter means dead. The rocks, the trees, the houses, money. These things are all dead. The more attachment you have to those dead things, the more you'll become dead also. Right? So you don't want to be attached to the dead things. You want to be attached to the living spiritual energy. There you'll find not possible to be bored, not possible to be sleeping. You don't want to sleep even. uh, how you are serving by sleeping. Sometimes, of course, if we're tired and we have to sleep for our service, for purpose of service, we may sleep. But it's always in the mood of service. Always in the mood of trying to stay in that current, that divine current, that dynamic current. Uh, Serving mood. So Jeev Jago. Gaur Chandra Mahaprabhu is calling you. He came to this world especially to call you. He came for you. Any fallen soul, he came for you. He came for that purpose only. Eh? So it is said you have no better friend. There is no friend in this world who is better than Chaitanya Mahaprabhu because he is giving you life. He is showing you how to live your life fully, huh? Without any impediment, without any anchor to hold you back. Huh? That what is that in the army? Be the best you can be, or something like that. Join the army. Be the best. That's not the best. Mahaprabhu is the best. He's giving the best life for you, fullest life. People don't know the real current of life. What does that mean, even? So, Jeev Jago. Hare Krishna.
Mina has asked a question.
Huh?
Mina has asked a question.
Bina, what question do you have? Bina, what question do you have? Haribol. Hare Krishna.
How to return to the river of devotion through surrender.
Mm-hmm.
The first part. And the second part is if you're imbued with the devotion of Krishna, and all that is imbued with that spiritual bliss.
Yes. So how to return? We were telling that song of Nitai. You have to grab the feet of Nitai. First thing. Then you'll get the Radha and Krishna. So, I mean, huh? You know the meaning?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is a process. You know? If we have to, first we need faith, Shraddha. First we have to have faith. Shraddha means faith that the devotee of the Lord can take us back to that our desired destination. Faith. So first there's Shraddha, then there's Sadhu-Sanga. First we have faith, then we have to come and associate with the devotee. Who has that connection? Who has that energy, or establish some connection with that energy who is flowing in that river? Guru. If we have some connection there, then Sangha. Sangha means we make some association. We want to associate with that sadhu, with Guru. Generally, we're associating with so many people, and they may not have that energy. And most of them don't have any energy like that. They have some other kind of energy, different types of material energy. But sadhu has spiritual energy, that that eternal energy that we're talking about, and that devotional energy. So then you have first to have faith in those persons, Sadhu-Sanga, and associate with them. Then it says uh, 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 Shraddha, Sadhu-Sanga, then Bhajana Kriya. Then what do you do in that association? Ado Shraddha Tata Sadhu-Sanga Ta Bhajana Kriya, it says. The Bhajana Kriya means then the activity. Kriya means activity. And Bhajana means worshipful. Bhajan, worshipful. Bhaja. Bhaja means bhakti. Then some devotional energy we will get from that association. Hmm? Because the sadhu is always engaged in devotional activities. By associating with them, we will also get that devotional activities. Uh, Devotees are singing songs remembering Krishna, offering prasad and taking prasad that's offered to Krishna, reading books that are connected with devotion. So many things. Just by being in the association of devotees, it will rub off. If we're not, like I said, if we have faith that they are good people, these are things I want to do, And then that will rub into us also. And we'll become imbued with that energy. Then what's next happens after that? Then it says anartha nivritti. If you can do this, you have faith and you associate with this, you have faith in the sadhu, associate with the sadhu, and engage in the worshipful activities, devotional activities with the sadhus, then what happens next? Anartha nivritti. All the imperfect things within your heart, all the undesirable things within your heart, all the materialistic things, all the anchors within your life, they will be nivritti. They will become null. They'll become nullified. You'll give up all those things that are holding back. And bhajana kriya, nartha nivritti, and then nishta. Once you get rid of all those things, then you'll come. Nishta means fixed. Then you become fixed in that platform, that higher platform of existence. Ado shada tata sadhu-sangata bhajana kriya taton artha nivritti syat nishta. Comes fixed. The things that is dragging us back to the material consciousness, why we're not fixed in that higher transcendental consciousness, is because of these dirty things in our heart. Dirty things means things that are not connected with devotion. Anger, greed, lust, this desire of so many to take from the environment so many things, rather than to serve. So that serving mood has to become within situated within our heart and then fixed there, where there's no dragging back, nothing dragging us back from that ecstatic service. Then what happens after that? Then it's called ruchi. The next stage is ruchi. Ruchi means taste. Once you taste that devotional life, it's so sweet. It's so sweet, so ecstatic. You don't want to taste anything else. You don't want. It doesn't. There's no desire to that to taste anything else but that. And like that, then ecstasy will come. At higher and higher stages of purity, ecstasy, and then ashakti, so many things, and then bhava, the symptoms of ecstasy will manifest, and then ultimately one will go even further by Krishna gaining Krishna's favor. One will be able to experience higher levels of prem, of love, and like that. Finally, suddenly you'll find yourself, you're no longer in the material atmosphere. You're in the spiritual atmosphere. And every word becomes a song. Every step becomes a dance. And you have gone beyond anyone. No one can touch you anymore in this material world. Nothing can drag you down. Drowning. No, not swimming in the water. Drowning in the water. Oil and water. What's that? Yes, oil can touch the water.
Oil will not be wet by the water.
Yes. So, there's the process. Okay. Ado shada tata sadhu-sangata bhajana kriya taton artha nivritti sat taton ishta ruchistata. Rupa Goswami has given this verse to tell us the stages.
But this verse, where Rupa Goswami, he seems to be, revealed it. It was not revealed in these steps. I mean, there is no where we find, this kind of gradual step, acceleration in
Yeah, yes. So many things were not known before Mahaprabhu came, especially about Radharani and love of God. It wasn't known. And the importance of the Vaishnavas and the devotees. That was not known also. They used to worship Krishna directly. That was it. That was their whole life. They put a statue or a picture and he used to worship that only. And no knowledge of Radharani or the devotees. No, they knew, but they didn't understand the importance until Mahaprabhu revealed all of that. People were doing yoga, standing on their heads and pressing their noses, and they thought that was the way to come to God. Huh? Not, not. Mahaprabhu taught the joyful method. Parama Karuna.
We cannot find Maharaj anywhere so much emphasis has been given to the associates,
Yes.
devotees, like the one in Mahaprabhu and Krishna pastime.
Yes. Is there? It is there in the scriptures, in the also the scriptures we find it in the Bhagavatam, but not emphasized, like you say. So people were not aware of those secret things, those hidden things. Even Radharani's name is mentioned in the Bhagavatam, but in the hidden way, as Aradhana. Aradhana, Sarve something. I can't remember the verse, but it's there also, but in a hidden way. Mahaprabhu presented it in an open way. So he's called Mahavadanaya, most magnificent, most munificent Lord. Munificent. There's one movie that Disney has produced called Maleficent. You heard that movie? Maleficent. Mahaprabhu is munificent. Munificent. Maleficent means something bad, but munificent means very merciful, very broad-minded, very giving.
Maharaj, this also we heard in some of the devotees, even in I think Chaitanya Bhagavat somewhere, that Mahaprabhu's mercy is amandadaya, means there may be mercy in other incarnation and other expansions of Lord, but what the mercy Mahaprabhu given, there is no inauspiciousness.
Anandamaya. Called
inauspiciousness.
Anandamaya.
Amanda.
Amandamaya. Also Anandamaya. Very joyful, huh? And very joyful. Very joyful process. Prabhupada used to say, come, chant Hare Krishna, eat Krishna Prasad, and be happy. A very joyful process. Why would you not do that? Hare Krishna. People want to be unhappy. All right. But if you want to be happy, then you'll forget all those other things. Take Krishna Prasad, chant Hare Krishna, dance in ecstasy. Then what else? Any other questions?
Maharaj, I was thinking about the role of Balaram, as like we see that his color is white, but Krishna's color is black, and but some pastime Balaram did where he made his color like black to do first time when actually he came later when Krishna went to Mathura, he came to Vrindavan. So at that time, I think Jamuna was not able to, come to Balaram. So Balaram, she was only looking for Krishna, but Balaram himself transformed into that black color. There we see in Vrindavan Parikrama, there is a temple, there is a huge deity of Balaram, which is known as Dauji temple. So And there the only one I think deity is there. Where his color is black.
Okay. Yes. Balaram has both natures. Do you know the meaning? Black and white.
I heard Maharaj it is like service color is white and enjoying color is black.
Well, there you know this meaning of this Samvit and Sandini. Oh, yeah.
I heard from you.
Samvit means what? As Krishna is Samvit. Energy. His energy is Samvit. You can say his yes, willing and no, I mean more knowing. Samvit. Vit means knowledge, huh? Wisdom. Samvit with knowledge, huh? With wisdom. Samvit. And Sandini is what?
The environment.
A manifestation. The manifesting energy and the knowledge energy. Samvit, Sandini, and then there's the other third one, which is what? Ladini. And that means pleasure potent. So there are three energies in that spiritual plane. Samvit, Sandini, and Ladini. Samvit means the knowledge of thinking or knowledge. Sandini, manifestation, and Ladini, and the pleasure potency. Radharani, Sandini is who? Baladev, no? Sandini, Baladev serves as the umbrella, the paraphernalia, Seshanag, everything for Krishna. And Krishna is Samvit, who has that cognition, the cognitive energy. So white means what? And black means what? We have to understand. White is what we can see. It's light. White means light. Light. You can see that what is white is something you can see. Black you can't see. It's invisible, isn't it? Huh? So there is the white is what you can see. The manifestation. That's your body. Huh? And black is we can't see it. Like the white, yes. Like the Purnima and the sun, the moon is white. And the sun is there, full. When the moon is white, you can see it. When it's black, it's called Krishna. You can't see it. Shukla and Krishna. So when the moon is black, the new moon, you can't see it. You can see the Purnima. You can see the Purnima, the white moon, but you can't see the dark moon. What is there, but you can't see it. So like, what is that? What is that like? Cognition? Who is the subjective energy? What you are thinking, all those inner things you can't see. We can see your outer body. That can be seen, but the inner thing can't be seen. So what is manifested means what can be seen. That is the white. So that's why Balaram is considered Guru. Guru we can see, Krishna we can't see. The inner meaning, the concept, like I'm saying, the chanting, even the name, we can make the sound. That's the outer part. But the inner part, the conception, that's another thing that can't be seen. Therefore, it's considered like black. So Krishna, you can't see directly. You can't see Krishna. He is the inner, but you can understand from philosophically and by inner realization, you'll be able to know Krishna, not just by outer looking. You can look all over this world. When they sent those astronauts from Russia into outer space, they were mocking. Oh, we went out there and we didn't see any God. They were saying like that. We went there. There was no God there. Of course, Russia was very happy to tell the people about atheism. They wanted to make them all atheists. So they went there and they said, look, We saw outside there is no God up there. You don't have to worry about God. But the foolishness, you don't see God like that. Huh? You see, but you can see the government, the white, the people are there in the light. You can see them. So that that is the manifestation and the unmanifested.
Baldev was born on Purnima, right? And Krishna was born on New Moon.
Uh, so that uh, Gaurapadima, no Krishna, Mahaprabhu was born on Gaurapadima. Anyhow, the point is that what you can see, that is white, the light. And what you can see, that is also there. But that is the subtle thing. That is a conceptual thing. Krishna can be understood by wise persons. It takes wisdom to know God. And just but with your eyes, however, we have to see the outer thing, Guru, Vaishnava, temple, all those things. That's there, and the conception behind it is also there, the white and the black. So Krishna and Bala represent that, huh? The Samvit and the Sandini. And then what else is there? Another element is there also, that's Ladini, the pleasure potency. Not that it's just black and white. There's also some relationship between these two, and that's called Ladini. Pleasure potency is there. The spiritual pleasure potency based upon some of it around wisdom and the proper association, proper connection with what is visible, and the proper conception of what is invisible. And that will connection, those two things can be connected with Ladini and with the pleasure potency, the potency of the pleasure of devotional service, the ecstasy of uh, serving in the mood of surrender, uh, serving the highest thing in the mood of surrender. That is will reveal the Ladini Shakti will be revealed to us, and it is also driven by that. Your internal realization of those things will come from Ladini. The pleasure potency will drag you there. You'll find your heart will lead you there by its own taste. You'll be able to understand and enter into all those things by that potency. Hare Krishna.
Bina sent a message that she has to leave.
Who?
Bina.
Oh, Bina. Thank you for coming. Bina, so nice to see you.
She left now.
Anything else? Viveka? Yes? What question you have? Yes? Tanda.
Maharaj, how to balance this material, family life and spiritual life?
How to balance?
How to balance?
Yes.
How to balance family life and spiritual life?
Yeah. Difficult. I know it's very difficult. I take a sannyas to avoid those problems. I so my advice to you: don't try to balance. Just take sannyas. Hare Krishna. Anyhow, yes, you have to be practical. Uh, so anyhow, my Mahaprabhu told Raghunath Das, don't try to jump and come to me right away. Raghunath Das had a very nice life, and his family was very attached to him, and he was very wealthy. So he had all those attachments, and family was very attached to him. And if he wanted to leave his house right away, and Mahaprabhu said, "No, don't leave. You stay there. Stay there and keep your parents and everyone happy at home. And but you do remember me and patiently chant Hare Krishna and remembering me. And the time will come, right time will come when you can come to me." So we have to think like that. We may not be ready immediately to leave everything and take to spiritual life entirely. It doesn't mean we don't have any hope. No, we can stay in that situation. Krishna will arrange everything according to the desire of your heart. So it is recommended that you carry on with your duties, always keeping Krishna and that desire to serve him within your heart. And you can have an altar at home, offer puja, offer your food, chant, try to bring the family involved in chanting with you, and try to make them devotees, uh, good devotees. This way you always have the association of devotees in your own home. Uh, and once that's there, then everything is okay. You can all go back to Godhead in one unit, as one family. That would be very nice. Uh, when Prabhupada came to America, there were no devotees. I remember one devotee I met in Buffalo when I was staying at the temple in Buffalo, New York. His name was Shivananda Prabhu, a wonderful Vaishnava. And he told me Prabhupada asked him to go to Germany because he could speak German. And Prabhupada asked him to go to Germany. And Shivananda is a very simple and very pure-hearted devotee. He told Prabhupada, "But how I can go to Germany? There's no devotees to associate with there. I'll maintain my Krishna consciousness." And Prabhupada said, "No, go, go there. You chant Hare Krishna. When you chant Hare Krishna, then Krishna, Radharani is there, the gopis are there, I am there, the Guru is there, all the Vaishnavas are there. You go and chant Hare Krishna, everything will be there with you." And like that, he started the whole Germany Krishna consciousness movement in Germany by himself. One small, young, very meek, humble young man. Uh, a beautiful soul. And he started the Germany movement. So just by chanting Hare Krishna, remembering that everything is contained there, uh, you can make your whole family Krishna conscious. And then you'll have everything. It will manifest from the unmanifest within the holy name to the manifest. All around you, you'll be surrounded by devotees. So it's possible. Huh? Yes?
So when you mention that, and can you speak about the importance then of Guru and the Guru's mercy?
Yes.
To be able to do those things.
Yes.
Rather than just thinking we can do things on our own.
Yes, of course. That comes from how would he have those powers to do that, have that faith, unless Prabhupada told him? Prabhupada empowered him. Without Prabhupada, he would not do it. He would be a hippie. He was just a hippie before. So that's the necessary ingredient. Sripad Damodar, I remember Sripad Damodar also. He was a scientist and he was trying to become very scientific and become, a person of science. He was going in that direction. He wanted to know what the Western world had to offer. And then Prabhupada told him. He met Prabhupada. And there he realized, Prabhupada told him, he said, "Oh, you are going after the Western knowledge. But these people are coming after me. They want to know what I know." so India has so much tradition, so much spiritual knowledge to offer. Don't go begging to them for their knowledge. Yeah, you give them that wealth that we have to give. Uh, so without Prabhupada in his life, he would be becoming some big scientist or whatever. When Prabhupada, he met Prabhupada, his whole life changed around. He told me, his whole life changed. And he became doing whatever he was doing for Krishna for the service of Srila Prabhupada. So it was very nice. The importance of Guru in our life. It's transformative, revolutionary. We are here today because of our Guru Varga. Nobody knew these things. People are going on in their lives, so much scientific knowledge, so much, what is this, Black Lives Matter, so many things, social injustices, uh, disturbances coming, viruses and illness and health and this, that, and the other thing. Uh, what should we do? All those problems are there, and nobody has any solution. But devotees are coming in happily, chanting Hare Krishna and telling people how to live their life in a way that just surpasses all those things and gives a positive and progressive way of living your life. Uh, we don't ignore those problems, but at the same time, who's giving you a solution? What to do? You can spend your whole life worrying about how to solve this problem, how to solve that problem, and get nowhere. But devotees have a very positive outlook, and they are doing, even in the bleakest circumstances, when everyone is feeling hopeless. They're thinking America is not going to continue very long because the voting system is out of order. Racial injustice is there. People are, uh, uh, what do you call, messing with the voting system. Uh, in different states, they had voting, and all the machines were breaking down. And they are saying it's deliberately done. One party is accusing the others of deliberately trying to stop the voting. And everyone is getting sick. So many things happening at once in the country, and they don't like the president. He's creating problems for everyone. And like that, the whole country seems to be dissolving. Huh? What are you saying? Oh, chant Hare Krishna. What else we can do? Don't worry about those things. If we all try to chant and remember God, become people who want to serve rather than exploit others, then we have some hope of getting through all of these difficulties. We're not so depressed or overburdened with all that. Uh, we have some hope. This, isn't it? What?
Yes.
Maharaj, I'm thinking how the Krishna, who was saying I am the best in everything, who will say that I don't have humility that of my grass, come to that kind of transformation, absolute good experience. How the jivas can also go like that. Because jivas are just like imitating the absolute.
Hmm.
How they can develop that humility. Okay.
Well, Krishna is actually very surrendered. Krishna is very surrendered to Radharani. And he's also very surrendered to his devotees. Uh, what is he called? Um,
Bhakti
Bhaktivatsala, huh? is very surrendered to his devotees. Paradino. So how God can surrender to his devotees unless he is very humble. His heart is like that. If you are really in love with someone, just like a king may fall madly in love with a common woman, huh? and in the Western stories, they have, what is that called? Sleeping Beauty. You know that story?
Cinderella. Cinderella.
Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty. Any of those stories.
Sleeping Beauty was already a princess.
Uh, Anyhow, what Cinderella's one prince came and he saw this a forest dwelling girl, and he became in love with her. And that did he have to? How does a king become in love with a commoner? Just like even in recent times, that what is his name?
King Harry.
Harry?
Yeah.
Not King Harry. This other one, William or whatever. I don't remember his name. Anyhow, he fell in love with Diana, and she was a commoner, and he fell in love with her, and he made her a princess. So it's possible that love can defeat the highest king, the most exalted king. They can leave their high position and come down to accept a lonely person, so-called lonelier person. It's possible by love. So Krishna is like that. He is God, no less, the King of Kings. But by the love of a simple devotee, by the simplest devotee, by their pure love, he can't do anything for them. He will do anything for them. So much love for them. Doesn't matter who they may be. If they have that simple and pure love for him, he is ready to serve them. And they don't want anything. They don't want any service from Krishna. And so Krishna becomes defeated by them. Hey, how I can serve you, how I can please you? No, I don't want anything. This is devotee, pure devotee. I don't want anything from you. Then how I can please you? So Krishna is very eager to please that devotee, even though because he cannot do it because they won't allow him. Then anyone who serves that devotee, he becomes immediately dedicated to them. And more than his own devotee, he becomes dedicated to those who want to serve his devotee, because even he cannot serve his devotee. So any devotee that comes to serve his devotee, he's very much anxious and very much in love with those who want to please his devotee. Because they do what he cannot do. Even. And this way, he's very humble. He becomes very humbled, defeated even, just by the presence and the actions of his devotees. So if we want to get Krishna's mercy, this is the best way, to serve his devotee, a pure devotee. If we can leave it a little service, then Krishna will become very happy with us. A very good way to get Krishna's mercy. Dasu dasanudasana. Mahaprabhu prayed, I want to be Dasu dasanudas. Gopi Bharta Kamalayor Dasu dasanudas. I want to be the servant of 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 the gopis. I don't want to be a gopi. I don't want to serve Krishna. I want to be the servant of their servant. How humble Mahaprabhu told. Trinadapi Sanichena. That must become like lower than the grass. Don't become the grass. That's too much for you. You become the servant of the grass, lower than the grass. He said lower than the grass. He didn't say become grass. Don't be so proud that you can become grass. So we have to see the Lord's example, his own example. It shows us how to be humble. What is the process? What else? Any other?
The Sankaros
Uh huh.
is like the passive kind of relationship with the Lord.
Yes.
That is generally being ascribed to the trees or mountains or those things.
Yes.
But why Prahlad Maharaj, devotion, and Prahlad Maharaj is being told as in Sankaras, even though he is seeing Nrsimhadev as his parent, I mean, and Nrsimhadev also felt some parental affection towards Prahlad Maharaj.
Yeah, because that's Vaikuntha. He doesn't come to the higher stage. So Vaikuntha means that there's still some sense of God, of of the what do they call that? The magnificence, huh? Magnificent conception of God. God is very great. So that is not so intimate. You can't come to a more intimate level when you have that conception of Krishna as God, Narayan. So you can see Krishna in the Narayan form, but how to see him in the two-arm form, the cowherd boy, higher conception. But Prahlad Maharaj is very pure-hearted. God actually has a faith, complete faith, like an innocent child. That's the problem. For us is a problem, innocent child. Like the Kumars, four, the four Kumars. They're also babies. Actually, they purposely wanted to stay babies. They felt by being baby, then you can't get into so much relationships with others in a very complicated way. A baby is always very innocent uh, and doesn't get too much involved in the world, huh? Because they're young, immature. So they can't get very involved in the world. So they wanted to remain babies so they wouldn't get so much trapped in the worldly things. That's fear. That's fear. Renunciation. Huh? Renunciation is the stage of shantaras, neutrality. Renunciation, neutrality. They don't want the world, but that's a problem. Devotee doesn't mind the world. Huh? He doesn't see the world as enemy. He sees the world that can be utilized for Krishna. He takes a mature attitude, how everything can come into the service of Krishna. Don't neglect anything. That is a higher stage of devotion. And uh, so that engagement, he wants to engage with everything, not afraid that it will take him away, but tries to understand how that can be used in Krishna's service. Don't be a baby. Try to remain innocent like that. That will be a lower stage. Higher stage, we can use everything in the service, even science. People are thinking, oh, science, that's bad. It's so complicated. All these things. What's that? We want to stay away from that. Chant Hare Krishna. It's okay. But no, science can also, who has a higher conception, how to use that even. Whatever it may be. how to use it. Family life also, how to use it. Krishna service, everything. And Prabhupada told the devotees to try to make a party like they have the Democrat here, the Democrat Party, Republican Party here. He told you make your own party called In God We Trust. He said your name, party name should be In God We Trust. Here in America, they have that slogan, In God We Trust. Prabhupada liked that very much. But he said, you have this In God We Trust, and then you put it on your dollar bill. So that's not good. We must really trust in God. Very nice. So you make a party in God. He was telling the devotees, he would use politics. You try to become president, he told. Huh? Well, that's the same. That they're trying that don't be afraid of anything. It all can be used in Krishna service. It'd be very powerful. In India, when the Buddhists took over India, the king was what is his name? He was very powerful. He tried to make everyone Buddhist. Ashok. Yeah. But he was, yes. So he tried to make everyone by just becoming king. So it's possible. So everything can be utilized. Some are preaching that you can't be a scientist and be a devotee at the same time. And they don't understand.
Maharaj, recently we were reading, and Guru Maharaj this article about, he's explaining something about the Santaros, how this, what is the name of that friend of Krishna, Uddhav, from Dwarka, he was in some kind of higher rasa of Sakhya, friendship relation with God, Krishna. But when he comes to Vrindavan, he prays for something lower, like Santaras, to become a grass. That's transformation Guru Maharaj was saying. But we see in Prahlad Maharaj that he was in Santaras, but he got the highest connection with Mahaprabhu as Sivas Thakur. And Sivas was such a wonderful Vaishnava of where Mahaprabhu was always doing that intimate pastimes. So how this devotee Prahlad Maharaj to get that transformation Maharaj to go to that highest relationship.
I think he was Parishad. He may have been Parishad of Narayan or Krishna, and therefore he can come in any position according to the Lord's wish. I can understand it that way. According to his wishes, he can appear in any pastime according to the desire of the Lord. Otherwise, it's not ordinary, not an ordinary devotee. No, there are parishads and then there are ordinary devotees. They're different. Eternal associate, and those are coming to the association. Anything else?
Thank you very much, Maharaj, for your nice explanation.
Hare Krishna. Uma Devi, how are you?
Fine, Maharaj.
Done. All right. Then my humble dandavats. Thank you all for coming. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. जय वैष्णविंद की जय।
धन्यवाद तुम्हारा।
धन्यवाद करने प्रिय दीदी।
जी